Welcome to Entertaining Strangers. My name is Vincent. This is my daughter Zoe, and
Hi.
we have had the privilege of sharing right now about an amazing brand new show that is currently streaming on Netflix called.
Julie and the Phantoms. Tell your friends.
Oh,
And so right now we are here with some of the lead characters of the show. We have the opportunity to entertain the strangers of Madison Reyes and Charlie Gillespie. So let's bring them in really quickly. Hey guys, how you doing?
hey! We're doing great. Zoe, I was just
May I
noticing.
just say,
love
I'm
the
loving your
earrings.
outfit, Zoe.
Yeah.
Yes, everything. I love
that-
it.
And this is how we will segue into our interview. First question. As a fashionista myself, I love looking at Julie and Flynn's outfits. If you could take home any outfit from the show, which one would you take home and why?
The jacket. I would take the jacket home. That was, I think I had the most creative freedom with helping Soyeon come up with that. It was originally going to be a dress, actually. But I'm really small, and the dress kind of like was really big on me. So she was really talking about how she was gonna have like basically like destroy the dress and recreate it so it could fit me properly. And I was just like, why don't we just make it a jacket? Because I love being able to turn things into something that I could enjoy. And I figured that a leather jacket would definitely be Julie's thing, especially with us playing with that whole aspect that she likes wearing her mom's old clothing. So it was a lot of fun being able to kind of like add that little piece of clothing. So
You guys got so much opportunity to be able to have input and to really help to shape how the product came out. Just from watching and listening to some of the other interviews that you all have done, I realized you guys had a really great hand in helping to shape what the fingerprint of Julie and the Phantoms looks like for us.
As in making the song Perfect Harmony.
As in perfect harmony.
Yeah.
yes.
Boy, you go straight for it, kid.
Thank you.
So
Well, Charlie.
let's talk about
Well, it runs down to the team that we have. Like, they let us suggest so many things, and those ideas can always be like turned down or whatever. But we had reasoning behind why we were suggesting, and so they loved it and they would run with it. Soyan, our costume designer, with the clothes, she really saw something in our auditions where I had the cutoffs and Jer had the leather jacket and no one had the pink hoodie, and Maddie, it's like all these things kind of like came together, and then she ran with so much and found all these beautiful articles. But and it came in like Maddie having the input with the jacket and all that kind of jazz, right? And then the song, there was an opportunity, and we worked so hard becoming a band, and we really started feeling like a band. So we wanted to have so much more input in music, and then we wrote this thing, we pitched it, and next thing you know, we're recording it in Bryan Adams' studio, and it was a wild journey for both of us.
it's really cool. Specifically, when hear the story about how you all presented it to Kenny Ortega, the director, who is responsible for so many amazing staples of entertainment, like
Cheetah Girls, High School Musical, Descendants, and now Julie and the Phantoms. Tell your friends.
We love it.
which she's made me watch all of them, and so I think it's amazing that you all. How do you all feel about, first of all, working with Kenny, and then second of all, being able to mark an era, because there was, the High School Musical era, there was the Descendants era, which is kind of still, but right now I feel like almost you all have surpassed and trumped them all.
Yes.
Right. I mean, it's crazy. I grew up with High School Musical, and my younger sister is growing up with Descendants and now Julie and the Phantoms. And that highly influenced my life and what I wanted to do growing up and what I wanted to be. And, like seeing Vanessa and seeing that kind of like fantasy world of being in high school and being able to sing and stuff was something that I wanted to do in the acting world, and to also become like a performer and a singer. So it's crazy that I get to work with Kenny, who has influenced so many people already throughout his career, and the fact that now I get to be part of his legacy is insane. And I'm super grateful that I get to be a part of it.
So one of the songs that we're going to play in the show today is "Bright," and so and I know that Perfect Harmony is right now charting, and it's one of the ones that you all had the opportunity to create. But give us a little bit about the feeling of "Bright" and just when you watch it in the show, and how it how it makes you feel, and when you look at it now after having almost a year and of taping, preparing, and then once it goes live, what's it like when the whole world reacts to what you've been sitting on for a year?
It was the first song. It
It's
was what
It's
we
insane.
started off with. Like that Bright was a song that, like, when we did the first real auditions with like everybody involved, it was Bright. And so, like, even rehearsing it for the first time after like doing auditions, because we didn't really rehearse, we just kind of all learned it, played it, and then went. But like for afterwards, we actually got to rehearse, then we got to play for people, and that was the first song we got to play in front of a crowd.
I always kind of wish that would be like good, like at least you don't want to sort of like, oh, this is amazing. Like, you don't want to kind of like feed into the, like, kind of like let it go to your head. But when you get these certain things in life, when you kind of just feel like right, you kind of just know, and being able to see all the fans and making the Brazilian fans as well happy with something that they grew up with and now they get to love all over again was something that was very important to me as well. Just making sure that I played that character right and that we brought that kind of special touch that Julie and the Phantoms already had in the original show to this show. So we're super grateful to, the Brazilian fans and just all the fans as well for the support that they've given us, and for being so amazing and talented as well with the art that they create and the edits and all the things that they do is insane. And we can't thank them enough for better fans.
So how amped are you guys about the possibility of doing a Julie and the Phantoms tour so you can be able to go city to city and touch and feel the people, of course, with social
Can we have
distancing
Zoe?
included?
Zoe, would you like to come see us on tour?
I have my ticket.
Oh, there you go.
It's pre-made.
There
Done.
literally
We'll have to
is
get you, like,
a piece
an
of paper
honorary, like,
with glitter all over
Julie
it.
and
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's upstairs. I can tell you that.
Oh, for real?
Great.
I'm
So
not
excited.
Well,
This
we
one.
just hope that that's that at the end of the day, it's people like Zoe and and like you, Vince, too, who if if a lot of people want the tour, that we'll end up doing it. We really, and like, if not, we're gonna do stuff live anyways. We want to do that no matter what, but it's pretty fun.
What would you guys think about in a new season that they eventually became a couple?
Well, I think especially now, what's good about Julie and Luke's relationship is it kind of like shows young girls and young boys that it's okay not to like instantly get into a relationship with a person. It's okay to be friends, just really close friends,
Mhm.
and that's what's cool about Julie and Luke's relationship is that you can see that there's something there, but they don't rush it. It's not like they're instantly like, oh my gosh, like but they're like, let's just go with it because they still have that, he's a ghost, she's a human, it wouldn't really work out, but they still, well, at least Julie still cares about him more than what may be on the outside. She truly does care about him for his soul. So I think that's really good for young people to know now, especially me as well, that you shouldn't rush into things. You can still take your time and just enjoy the friendship.
But it's also like I love like what you guys are saying about the waiting and stuff. I feel like, why are you in a relationship? Why do you want to be like this? And what's really pulling you guys together? Is it just a quick little thing, or is it something that actually means something way down to like the heart? And I think it's a really good message.
Well, listen, our time is up, but I really appreciate you taking the time to be with us right now for all the Entertaining Strangers viewers. We truly appreciate you taking the time to be with us and to spend a few moments and just allowing us to be able to hear the inside of just where your heart is and just what it took to be able to bring Julie and the Phantoms to life. It's currently streaming right now on Netflix, and of course, the 3 words.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Sometimes I think I'm falling down. I wanna cry. I'm calling out for one more try to feel alive. And when I feel lost and alone, I know that I can make it home. Fight through the dark and find the spark Together I think that we can make it. Come on, let's run and rise through the night. You and I, we will fight to shine together, bright forever. And rise through the night. You and I, we will fight to shine together, bright forever.
In times that I doubted myself, I felt like I needed some help. Stuck in my head, but nothing left. I feel something around me now, so unclear. Lifted me out from the ground. I'm marching on. Life is a risk, but we will take it. Close our eyes and jump. Together I think that we can make it. Come on, let's run and rise through the night. You and I, we will fight to shine together, bright forever. And rise through the night. You and I, we will fight to shine together, bright forever. Times that I doubted myself, I felt like I needed some help. Stuck in my head with nothing left.
And when I feel lost and alone, I know that I can make it home. Fight through the dark and find the spark.